Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this Armstrong My Neighborhood broadcast of the softball game between the visiting team, the Chesapeake Panthers, and the home team, the South Point Pointers. We're here on a beautiful, sunny, spring 70-degree day. Wind blowing pretty hard from left field into right. On this all-turf field, it's going to play really fast today. Look for a really exciting game here this afternoon. Let's go with the lineups. First for the Panthers, leading off in center field is Riley Isaacs. Batting second at second base is Mckenna Brown. Hitting third at third base is Sydney Fuller. The designated hitter is Sam Hefner. And Sam is hitting for the right fielder Haley Moore. The shortstop hitting fifth is Rachel Bishop. The catcher, Jaylen Atkins, is hitting sixth. Hannah Webb, the pitcher, will be hitting seventh. Abigail Berkheimer, the first baseman, and Morgan Clark, the left fielder, will be hitting ninth. For the Pointers, leading off is Allie Stidham, the left fielder. Maddie Evans, the shortstop, will bat second. Sarah Tina Jackson, the first baseman, will hit third. Cody Langdon, the second baseman, is fourth. The third baseman, Jaden Malone, hits fifth. Olivia Perkins in center field hits sixth. Aaliyah Kleiman, the catcher, hits seventh. Reagan Dickus, the right fielder, hits eighth. And Michaela Bolden is the designated hitter for the pitcher, Sadie Perkins. So defensively for the Pointers, we have Jackson at first, Langdon at second, Evans at short, Malone at third, Stidham in left, Perkins in center, Dickus in right, Kleiman behind the plate, and Perkins on the mound. All right, we are ready for our first pitch here this evening. Leading off for the Panthers is the center fielder, Riley Atkins. First pitch is high for ball one. Isaac's the right-handing center fielder, right-hand hitting center fielder. Takes a pitch high for ball two. 2-0 is the count. Pitch still up, ball three. 3-0 count here. Panthers center fielder. I fully expect her to take this pitch. Beginning of the game. Oh, I would be wrong. Ball's fouled in the box. We're going to count to 3-1. 3-1. Isaac's the fly ball into left field. Ball falls down, foul. Falls foul. Long run for Stidham there. She just wasn't quite able to get there. So now the count moves to 3-2. Ball foul down the third base line. Isaacs hits a pop-up in the middle of the infield. Shortstop Evans on to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the second baseman, Mckenna Brown, steps in. Pointers have moved their corners in tremendously here on Brown. Probably a little bit of a scouting report on her bunting skills. Brown hits, slaps the ball into short center field. Coming on is Perkins as she makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So 2 away. The Panthers send up their third baseman, Sydney Fuller. Fuller takes a changeup in for strike 1. Fastball in for foul tip for strike 2, so the count's 0-2 on the third baseman for the Panthers. Pitch inside. Brings count to 1-2. Coach Heberlin was wanting that pitch. Let's have a big grunt in the dugout. Fuller hits the line drive to third base into left field for a base hit. So 2 away. The designated player, Sam Hefner, steps in. Hefner shows bunt. Takes back swings, pops up to third base. And Malone makes the play for the third out in the inning. So for the Panthers, no runs on 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. After the top of the first inning, Chesapeake 0, South Point coming to bat. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. So we are back with the leadoff hitter, the left fielder, Allie Stidham. Third baseman for the Panthers moves in. Stidham hits a line drive into center field. Center fielder goes in after it, and that ball bounces out of the park for a ground rule double. Isaac's made the deadly error of coming in on a line drive hit hard at you. That brings up the shortstop, Maddie Evans. Pitch taken. Swing at for strike 2. The ball gets away from the catcher, and Stidham will move up. So Evans in the hole, 0-2 here. The fly ball into short left field, falls in for a base hit. So Evans the RBI there, and the Pointers get on the board. So with nobody out and a runner on first, brings up the first baseman, Saratina Jackson. Jackson takes first pitch away for ball 1. Next pitch is in for a strike. A 1-1 count on Jackson. Pitch up and away, ball 2. Fastball in the hole for a base hit. The Pointers have sent 3 batters to the plate. They've got 3 base hits. Brings up the second baseman, Cody Langdon. Runners on first and second, nobody out here. Ball's grounded in the hole at short, goes through into left field. One run will score. The runners will advance on the double by Langdon. The Pointers have sent 4 batters to the plate and have 4 base hits this inning. Line drive, another base hit by Malone into center field, scores 2 runs. So Malone singles into center field. And that is 5 straight hits against Webb. That brings up the center fielder, Olivia Perkins. Perkins takes ball 1, runner going. She is safe at second base. Give Malone a stolen base there. So nobody out, runner on second. Perkins has a 1-0 count. Ball's ripped foul down the third baseline. Meaning count 1-1. Ball pop foul. Makes count 1-2. Fastball fouled. Count stays 1-2 on the Pointer center fielder. Panthers looking for their first out in the inning here. Drive into center field. Isaacs makes the catch for the first out in the inning. Brings up the catcher, Aaliyah Kleinman. So 1 away and a runner on second. Kleinman takes a fastball in for strike 1. Kleinman takes high for ball 1. 1-1's the count. The 1-1 down low, blocked by the catcher Atkins. Holds the runner. Makes it 2-1. Pitch inside, 3-1. Pitch high for ball 4. Kleinman walks. Courtesy runner for the catcher. I need to catch a name here. Let's see if I can look at the roster real quick. Number 7, Ella Cassidy, and running for the catcher. So runners on first and second, 1 out. Force at any of the 3 bases here. And the batter is Reagan Dickus, the right fielder. The ball bounces in. Runners advance. Taking away the force outs now. Having runners at second and third and one away. Dickus swings, misses, makes the count 1-1. Ball skips away from the catcher, but not far enough away from Malone to score from third. One in for strike two. Makes the count 1-2. Pitch away, 2-2 count. Pitch fouled back. Count remains 1-2. Dickus, the right fielder, gets set. Takes the pitch in for strike three. Just got to throw her out first, which they do for the first strikeout of the game. Brings up the non-hitter, Mckenna Brown, the designated hitter. So 2 away. Takes pitch down low for ball one. Ball's grounded up the middle, through the middle. It's going to score 1 run. Throw comes in, cut off by the pitcher. So Bolden with the single, scoring Malone, and the Pointers have batted around. So back to the top of the order to Allie Stidham, who doubled her first at bat in this inning. Stidham takes first pitch down low for ball one. The Pointers have scored 5 runs here in this first inning. Bust this game open a little bit. Here comes a runner to the plate on the ball, gets away, and she's in. And Bolden moves up to second. Pitches in for strike one. Stidham hit a ground rule double in her last at bat, straightaway center. Ball takes a big hop off this turf, skips out of the park. Stidham hits the foul ball back towards me. Pitch is grounded to third, knocked down. Throw to first is in time. Fuller's throw to first was in time to end the inning. For the Pointers, 6 runs on 6 hits, and 1 runner left on base. At the end of the first inning, it's South Point 6, Chesapeake 0. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Okay, we are back for the top of the second inning. Leading off for the Panthers is the shortstop, Rachel Bishop. Bishop takes a changeup, swings for strike one. Perkins started her off with a change. Pitch inside for ball one, counts 1-1. Ball down stairs. Bishop takes a swing, makes it 1-2. Not sure the Bishop's seen a strike yet in this at bat. She is in the hole 1-2. Swings through the pitch and she reaches first on the pass ball. So that goes down in the book as a strikeout. The runner advances on the wild pitch. Got to really call that a pass ball. Ball did not bounce in. Anyway, you score it. It's runner on first and nobody out. And brings up Jaylen Atkins, the catcher. Change up for strike one. She rips it foul down the third base line. Malone close to making that play. It tips off the edge of her glove. So 0-2 count here on the Panther catcher. I can swing. It's a grounder to the third base dugout. Out in front of everything. Perkins seems to be changing speeds pretty well here to keep the Panther hitters off balance a little bit here. Fouled straight back. Count remains 0-2. Pitch away, 1-2 the count now. A 1-2 count. Pitch hammered off the third baseman's glove in down the line. Ball bouncing around the corner. Stidham gets it in. Panthers got a little ride of their own started here. Their second hit of the game, a double down the left field corner. So with nobody out, Hannah Webb is the hitter. Webb rips one down the left field line foul. Counts 0-1. Pitch down in the dirt in front of the catcher. Nice job blocking that one. Lyman did a nice job keeping it in front, holding the runner at second. So nobody out, runners on second and third. Webb trying to help herself out here a little bit. Pitch fouled straight back. Makes the count 1-2. Webb up in the front of the box. That's what you should do on an off-speed pitcher. Takes pitch inside 2-2. Pitch is high. What do you count? 3-2. So Webb is battled back now. Back to 3-2 in the count. Perkins offers change up in for strike three on the swing. That's the Panthers' first out of the inning. Brings up the first baseman, Abigail Berkheimer. I'm sorry. Berkheimer takes ball one upstairs. A 1-0 count. Perkins inside for ball two. Pitch in for a strike. It's count 2-1 on the Panther first baseman. Pitch away, 3-1. Pitch fouled. Berkheimer's a little bit out in front of that one as well. Pitch up for ball four. And we got the bases loaded now for the left fielder, Morgan Clark, the 9-hitter in the Panther lineup. Infield playing in. Langdon's in tight. Ball's popped up. That should be an end-of-field fly rule, and it is. For the second out in the inning. And brings up the leadoff hitter for the Panthers, Riley Isaacs. Isaac flew out to short last at bat. Isaacs takes first pitch for ball one. Pitch high for ball two. 2-0 here. No place for the South Point pitcher Perkins to put Isaacs. Got to come in with something in the zone here. Fastball high for ball three. 3-0 count. And the coach was not real good at deceiving with the signals there. He said no swing. Pitches in for strike one, makes it count 3-1. Isaac is ready in the box. There comes a pitch. Ball's hit into left field. That's going to fall down for a base hit. Ball bounces over the left fielder's head. The runners get into second. That's a 2-run single by Isaacs. She will advance on the error at third base. The Panthers are on the board. A big 2-out hit there by Isaacs. Brings up to second baseman Mckenna Brown. Brown flew out to center her at last at bat. She takes the first pitch in for strike one. So the Panthers get 2 runs there on a nice 2-out single by Isaacs. Brown hits a grounder short. Throws it through, makes the play for the 3rd out in the inning. A nice play from Evans to Jackson there to end the rally for the Panthers. In the inning, the Panthers have 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 runners left on base. At the end of the top of the second, it's South Point 6, Chesapeake 2. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Okay, we are back for the bottom of the second inning. Leading off for the Pointers, the shortstop, Maddie Evans. Evans reached on a base hit in her last at bat. Takes first pitch for ball one. Webb deals strike one. Webb's a hard-throwing righty. Been around the plate for most of the game. Been a victim of some hard-hit ground balls that have gotten through holes, and a couple well-hit balls as well. She jumped ahead 1-2 here. It just fouled back, out of play. Count remains 1-2. Little delay on the foul back, trying to get that back in the field of play. Now we're set and ready to go. Webb's pitch, fouled straight back again. Count will remain 1-2. The pointer shortstop hanging tough here. 2 strikes on her. Webb tries to keep climbing the ladder there. Any good pitcher would do. Count evens up at 2-2. Pitch low and away, brings count full. Pitch is popped up in the middle of the field. Ball's foul ball, foul ball. Short pop up there down the first base line. Tough play from where that ball was at. First and pitcher charging on it. Just out of reach of both of them there, so we'll tee it up again at 1-2. Or full count, I'm sorry. Fouled back again. Count still's full. About a 9 pitch at bat here. This might be the 10th pitch right here coming up. As Evans is making Webb work. Oh, correction, count. Well, let's see, there was confusion there. I thought it was 3-2. Yeah, here she comes. That's ball 4. So it brings up the first baseman, Saratina Jackson. Jackson also singled her first at bat. So no one out. A fly ball in the deep right field. Isaacs makes the catch for the first out in the inning. And brings up the second baseman, Cody Langdon. Langdon also doubled her last at bat. So runner still on first, 1 out now. Langdon steps in. Pitches in for strike 1. Pitches away, throw down to first. Not in time. He's count to 1-1. Good quick snap throw there by Atkins. Trying to keep the runner Evans close to the base. Langdon gets a ground ball. It's a third. Throw to second for 1. Second baseman's taken out hard there. That got the fielder's choice. for out number 2. Brings up Jaden Malone. So Evans goes in hard to second base. Nothing dirty about that. That's clean play. Right on top of the base. A little hesitation about the third baseman on which way she was going. Kind of put them in a bad spot. Put the second baseman in a bad spot there. Malone steps in, 2 away, takes a strike. Malone singled her last at bat. So 2 away. Malone hits a grounder to short. Fielded there and throw to first nice easily by Bishop at the end of the inning. So for the Pointers, they have no runs on no hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. At the end of 2, it's South Point 6, Chesapeake 2. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. So we are back for the top of the 3rd inning. Leading off for the Panthers is Sydney Fuller. Fuller singled her first at bat. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. Pitch high for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Perkins has been around the zone much of the night. She has not come out finding it here to start the 3rd inning. It's a 3-0 count. Pitch in for a strike. Count 3-1. Pitch fouled. Strike 2. So full count now on the Panther third baseman. Fuller hits a floater into left center field, falls for a base hit. The first Panther batter is aboard. Brings up the designated player, Sam Hefner. Hefner flew out to third, her last at bat. Hefner swings over top of the first pitch for strike 1. Another foul tip. Brings count 0-2. Perkins has found the zone again. It's pumped 5 straight strikes in there. The last 2 hitters. Pitch is high for ball 1. They got timeout for a baseball on the field. Fouled back from the Panthers and Pointers high school boys baseball game. And we should be about ready to go again. We have a 1-2 count with nobody out. Fuller on first. Pitch is high, 2-2. Pitch is in for strike 3. As the second strikeout for Perkins. Brings up the shortstop, Rachel Bishop. Bishop struck out her last at bat, but reached on a pass ball. Bishop ground ball to short. Taylor made a double play. Nice throw to short. Safe at first. Throw was a little high.
Now batting, Jaylen.
So 2 away. The catcher, Jaylen Atkins, steps to the plate. Atkins doubled her last at bat. She tomahawks one into left field, falls in for a base hit. Knocked down by the left fielder, throw into third. She's in easily. So give Atkins another double there. It gives us runners on second and third with 2 away. And Hannah Webb stepping in. Webb was a strikeout victim in her last at bat after ripping several balls hard down the third base line. Webb, line drive into left field. That's going to fall for a base hit. That's going to score 2 runs. So Webb helping her own cause there. The single driving in 2 out RBIs. Gives us the score 6-4 now. The Panthers are clawing their way back into this thing. Baker will be the courtesy runner here for Webb. And it brings up the first baseman, Abigail Berkheimer. Berkheimer walked her last at bat. Panthers are taking advantage with 2 outs. All 4 of their runs have been driven in with 2 outs. Some timely hitting there. Line out to second base for the 3rd out in the inning. For the Panthers, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors and 1 runner left on base. After the top of the 3rd inning, it's South Point 6, Chesapeake 4. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. We are back for the bottom of the 3rd inning. For the Pointers, we have 6, 7, 8 hitters up. Leading off for the Pointers will be the center fielder, Olivia Perkins. Perkins flew out to her counterpart in center field, Isaacs, her first at bat. Catcher gets set. Webb winds, delivers. Fly ball into right field. Ball's carrying out. Nice play out there by Moore for the first out in the inning. Brings up the catcher, Aaliyah Kleinman. Kleinman walked her first at bat. The Pointers have scored all their runs in the first inning. The Panthers have scored 2 in the 2nd and the 3rd. This is the Pointers' 3rd at bat. So 1 away, Kleiman takes ball 1. Pitch inside, 2-0. Webb winds and delivers. Pitch in for strike 1. Pitch hits softly into center field for a base hit. So Kleiman reaches. Base hit. It brings up the right fielder for the Pointers, Reagan Dickus. Dickus was a strikeout victim her first at bat. So 1 away. Dickus Atkins hits a soft grounder in the hole between third and short. Another base hit. So the Pointers get a rally started here, and we have a timeout. Chesapeake coach wants to come out and talk to the pitcher. So back-to-back singles by Kleiman and Dickus brings up the designated hitter, Michaela Bolden. Bolden singled her last at bat. So 4 outs around the infield here. Pitch in for strike one. Pitch up and in. 1-1 count. Pitch high, ball 2, 2-1. Pitch fouled back. 2-2 count. Foul ball sent the Chesapeake fans scurrying there a little bit. Landed in the bleachers on their side. Pitch inside. Count 3-2. Pitch grounded foul on the third base line. Pitch hit, pop straight up, foul. Out, foul ball, foul ball. Pitch hit foul on the third base line, out of play. Pitch fouled straight back. Foul to plate. Is the 10th or 11th pitch Webb's having to throw here against Michaela Bolden. Foul straight back. We're on pitch 11 now at least. Pitch 12. This might set a record for the world's longest at bat. Give both Webb and Bolden credit here. Webb keeps pumping it in. Bolden keeps fighting them off. Soft liner right over the third base head. Fair ball. That's going to load the bases up. Little seeing-eye single. So 1 out, bases loaded. The Pointers send up their leadoff hitter, Allie Stidham. Stidham is doubled and grounded out to third. The deep fly ball in the left field. Isaacs is under it. She makes the catch. Tagging is Kleinman. She's going to score. To give a sac fly RBI to Stidham. That brings up Maddie Evans. Evans is singled and walked. Reached base both at bats. She pops it up down the third base line. Fuller makes an attempt for it. Ball falls foul. Counts 0-1. Pitches in for ball one. 1-1 count. Pitches softly down the right field line. That's going to score one. Ball comes in. Bolden goes on into third base. So base hit for Evans. 2-out base hit. Scores another run. Ball spins foul. So Jackson comes to the plate. Jackson's 1 for 2, a single and a fly out to center. Runners on first and third and 2 out here. Counts now 0-1. Pitch down low, 1-1. Evans takes second base uncontested there on the steal. Ball bounces in. Correction, must hit the batter. So Jackson will move on to first. So bases are loaded now, 2 outs. It's Cody Langdon, second baseman. Langdon is doubled. Hit into a fielder's choice. First pitch gets away. Ball 1. Langdon checks her swing. 2-0. Count on Langdon. Pitch down, ball 3. Pitch inside for ball 4. So bases loaded, 2 outs. Jaden Malone steps to the plate. Malone is 1 for 2. Single on the first and ground out in the third or second. She takes the first pitch, strike 1. Pitch high, ball 1. 1-1 count on the pointer, third baseman. Webb toes the rubber. There's a pitch. Foul back for strike 2, 1-2. So 1-2, 2 out, bases loaded. Webb delivers. Ball low, here comes the runner home. Runner is in. Evans scores on the pass ball. Move the runners up a base. So runners on second, third now, 2-2 count. Ball gets away, here comes another runner. She is in as well. Now we have a full count. Ball's hit, line drive into the gap. That's going to get to the fence. Make it a turn. Ball comes in. She's in safe. So Malone rips a double into right center or left center field to score Langdon. Pointers get all their runs in bunches. Got 6 in the first. They've got 5 so far in this one. And brings up Perkins. Perkins is flown out to center and flown out to right. Takes ball 2. Pitch in for strike 1. Perkins flew out to start this inning. She is behind 1 and 2 now. She was hit by the pitch, so she's going to advance. She tried to play a little hopscotch here, couldn't get away. So that brings up the catcher, Aaliyah Kleinman. Kleinman has walked and reached on a single, scored both times. Kleinman swings the first pitch as the runner advances to second, uncontested. Still 2 away. Runners on second and third. Scores 11-4. The Pointers have answered the Panthers' rallies in the last 2 innings to pull this game to 6-4 with 5 here in the bottom of the third. Pitches away. Let's count 3-0, I believe. So line drive into right center field. That's going to score 2. Another double there for Kleinman. 2 RBIs. Brings the score to 13-4. First pitch in for ball 1 to Reagan Dickus. Dickus is 1 for 2. Pitch high for ball 2. Ball 3. Pitch in for strike 1. That's ball 4. So, runners on first and second. Panthers are going to make a pitching change. So we're going to take a timeout here. We are in the 3rd inning, and this is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back. Panthers have made a pitching change, and that's just a position switch. Berkheimer, the first baseman, comes in to pitch, and Webb moves to first. First pitch is in to Michaela Bolden's in for strike 1. Bolden is 2 for 2. And both runners advance on the pitch. On second, third now with 2 out. And Bolden behind in the count 0-1. Berkheimer's pitch called ball 1. Bolden swings through the second pitch, strike 2. Two out, second, third. Berkheimer strikes her out to end the inning and end the rally. For the Pointers, 7 runs on 6 hits, 2 runners left on base. Your score, South Point 13, Chesapeake 4 after 3 complete. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Okay, we are back for the top of the 4th inning. The Panthers have 9-1-2 up. The leadoff hitter, Morgan Clark, leads off. She popped up to the pitcher last at bat. Perkins throws in for ball 1. So 13-4 game here. Panthers are looking for some base runners. Try to cut into this deficit a little bit. Ball's grounded to short. Fielded there nicely by Evans. The ball gets thrown away on the overthrow. Clark tries to advance and is thrown out by the first baseman, Jackson. So back to the top of the lineup for the Panthers, Riley Isaacs. Isaacs is 1 for 2. A fly out to short, a base hit. Isaacs hits a soft grounder back to the pitcher. Perkins tries to throw to first, and the ball gets away. Isaacs going to second base, and she is thrown out as well, out of the baseline right there. So back-to-back overthrows at first. Panthers trying to advance, gets thrown out. Not a lot of room here behind first base. Overthrows are very far to go. And Brown comes in and singles to right for her first hit of the game. So Brown now 1 for 3 on the night with 2 away. Panthers, a couple of base running mistakes, could have had a big inning going here. They have bases loaded, nobody out. Fuller steps in. Fuller is 2 for 2 on the evening with 2 singles. Hit by a pitch here. So Fuller is hit by a pitch. The runners will advance to first and second. And not to belabor the point, but the Panthers, without these base running mistakes, could have had 1 run in and the bases loaded with nobody out. Hefner steps up and swings at the first pitch for strike 1. Hefner is 0 for 2 on the evening with a fly out to third and a strikeout. Pitch down. So runners on first and second, 2 away. Hefner even in the count, 1-1. Perkins pitches in, a fly ball into left field with 2 away. Stidham makes the catch in the inning. So for the Panthers, no runs on 1 hit, 2 runners left on base. At the end of the top of the 4th, it's South Point 13, Chesapeake 4. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Okay, we are back for the bottom of the 4th. The Pointers, after sending 13 batters up in the last inning, will lead off with the lead top of the order here with Ali Stidham. Stidham takes ball 1. Stidham is doubled, grounded out to third, and hit a sacrifice fly that drove in a run. So she is 1 for 2 on the evening. Stidham takes ball 2, 2-0. Ball high. Makes the count 3-0. Ball 4. Pitches in for strike 1 to Maddie Evans. Evans is 2 for 2 on the evening. Has reached base all 3 at bats with 1 walk. Pitch high. Pitch high. Snap throw down. Stidham's back safely. Pitch high. Let's count 3-1. In for strike 2. Another throw down to first on time. So 3-2, nobody out, runner on first. Pointer shortstop. Takes ball 4. So back-to-back walks. Brings up the first baseman, Saratina Jackson. Jackson takes a cut at the first pitch. Runners advance. So runners on second, third now with nobody out. And an 0-1 count on Jackson. Jackson's 1 for 2 on the evening with a single and a fly out to center. She's also hit by a pitch in the last inning. Slings a pitch over her head for strike 2. 0-2 count here. Berkheimer tried to climb a ladder a little bit, see if she'd offer it one a little bit higher than the last one, since she swung at one in her eyes. Jackson holds off, counts 1-2. Pitch goes way high. No advancement from the Pointers. Pitch rolls in. Brings the count to 3-2. Berkheimer has lost her release point here a little bit. Ball 4. It's going to load the bases. So bases loaded, nobody out. Cody Langdon steps to the plate. Langdon is doubled, hit into a fielder's choice and walked. First pitch high for ball 1. And the run down. Ball thrown to Panther third baseman and tips off her glove. That will score 1 run. Runners will advance to second and third now. 1-0 count on Langdon. Pitch low. Makes count 3-0. Ball 4, so it's a 4th walk in a row here. So we got timeout. We got a pitching change coming on for the Panthers. Berkheimer will go to third. Fuller will go to center. And coming in to pitch is Isaacs. So she warms up. We'll take a timeout. This is your Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. So we are back. And Isaacs coming in to pitch for the Panthers. She will be facing Jaden Malone. Malone is 2 for 3 on the afternoon, with a single and a double, and she also grounded out to short. So Isaacs comes in, tough situation here, bases loaded, nobody out. Pitch is fouled down the right field side here. Makes the count 1-1. Pitch in for strike 2. Pitch high. Pitch high, here comes the runner. She's in standing. Wanderers have scored 2 runs this inning and not had a hit yet. Malone throws high, comes another runner. Ball 4, she slides in. So runners on first and third, nobody out, 3 runs in. And Olivia Perkins steps to the plate. Perkins takes ball 1 as the runner advances uncontested. Pitch high, 2-0. Ball up, ball 3. 3-0 count. Pitch in for strike one. 3-1 count. It's grounded to third. Berkheimer throws on to Webb. Oh, correction, foul ball. Ball must have hit her in the box. Makes it count 3-2. Pitch is hit the fly ball into right field. Nice play out there by Moore. Runners tag up and advance. So Langdon scores. Perkins advances the third on the fly out to Moore for the first out in the inning. So with one away and runner on third brings up Aaliyah Kleiman. Kleiman takes ball one. Kleiman is 2 for 3 on the evening. Correction, 2 for 2 on the evening with a walk, a single and a double. Pointers have scored 4 runs in this inning. Kleiman takes it in for a strike. 1-1 the count. Pitch bounces in. Ball 2. Pitch high for ball 3. 3-1 to count. Ball 4. Courtesy runner coming in for the Pointers is number 7, Ella Cassidy. So runners on first and third, 1 out. And Reagan Dickus steps in, the right fielder. We have a dead ball hit by pitch to load the bases. Now we have the designated hitter, Michaela Bolden. Bolden is 2 for 3 on the evening with 2 singles and a strikeout. She fouls the first offering. So we have force outs everywhere. The Panther infield playing in. Offered pitch for a strike. 1-2 the count. Pitch is lined back up the middle for a base hit. 1 run will score. So now we are back to the top of the order with Allie Stidham. Stidham started us off with a walk last inning. Stidham in the line drive into left field for a base hit. And now we have the shortstop, Maddie Evans, stepping in. Everyone in this Pointer lineup has at least 1 hit. A lot of them with multiple hits. as Evans takes the first pitch in for strike one. Pitch down low, ball one.
Take a breath, kid. Get your focus and then go. You can do it. Take a minute.
And Evans is hit by the pitch. She advances to load the bases. Looks like we have another change coming on here at pitcher. So we're going to take a break here as I figure out who this is pitching. Looks like number 11, Angel Hunley's coming in to pitch for the Panthers. So we're going to take a break as she warms up. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. And we are back with the bases loaded. The Pointers sending up Saratina Jackson. Runner left early, so we're going to call the runner out for leaving early. So it brings up 2 outs now on Jackson. So runner leaving early, the base umpire calls them out. So 2 outs now in the inning. Jackson steps in. And a runner leaves early from first, so that will end the inning. For the Pointers, 7 runs on 1 hit, 2 hits, correction, and 1 runner left on base. At the end of 4, it's South Point 20, Chesapeake 4. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the top of the 5th. The score, South Point 20, Chesapeake 4. So we're looking at a possibility of a 10-run mercy rule here unless the Panthers can score 6 here. Ground ball foul by Rachel Bishop. Bishop is 0 for 2 on the evening with a strikeout and a put out on a fielder's choice. Bishop takes high for ball 1, 1-1 the count. Nice line drive right there by Bishop into center field for a base hit. So nobody out, 1 aboard. That's the 8th hit for the Panthers. Jaylen Atkins is a batter. She swings at the first offering for fouls it back for strike 1. Panthers have 8 hits, but there's no free passes, so that's kind of limited their runs a little bit. Where the Pointers have had a bunch of hit by pitches and walks to go along with quite a few hits as well. Atkins swings through the second offering, makes the count 0-2. 0-2 count on Atkins. Perkins offers a ground ball down the third base line. It's a fair ball. Goes into the corner. So back-to-back singles by the Panthers. Puts runners at first and second with nobody out. And brings up Hannah Webb. Webb was 1 for 2 on the evening with a strikeout and a single. Pitch down low for ball 1. Nice pickup by the Pointer catcher there, Kleinman. Pitch fouled in the box off her front leg. Makes it count 1-1. That one stung a little bit. She starts kicking that leg back around, trying to get feeling back in the toes. Webb swings over the top of the pitch, makes it 1-2. Webb hits a high fly ball down to deep left field. Ball is foul. Count remains 1-2. So 1-2 count on Webb. Another drive into left center field. That ball is out of here. 3-run home run by Webb. Hannah Webb. That makes the score 20-7. So as the Pointers start again now, they're back to the first baseman, Abigail Berkheimer. Correction, she's not first baseman now. She's moved around a little bit. I believe she's playing third. Berkheimer is 0 for 2 on the evening with a, correction, 0 for 1 on the evening with a fly out to second. She's also walked. Gets a line drive into right center field. Short hops the fence. It's going to be a long single. Berkheimer. So it brings up the left fielder, Morgan Clark. Clark is 0 for 2 on the evening. Clark takes for strike 1. She flew out to the pitcher and was thrown out trying to stretch a infield error into second base. It's strike 2, ball gets away and a runner advances. So 0-2 count on Clark. So a softball game on turf. My first time I've seen it, looks like it's a big run scoring machine, as the ball is super fast on that infield. If a ground ball isn't hit within 2 or 3 feet of the fielders, you're not really going to get to anything if it's got any type of sharpness to it at all. Soft roll to second. Those on first. She's safe. First baseman Jackson drops it. So we have runners on the corners, and the Panthers are starting their own little rally here. The score's 20-7. Top of the order now with Riley Isaacs. Isaacs is 1 for 3 on the evening. Ball fouled. So nobody out, runners on the corners. Panthers need 4 runs now to extend this game past the top of the 5th. Runner advances to second, uncontested. It's down. Just taking a hack at it is Isaacs. Makes the count 1 and 2, I believe. Ball soft liner short. Throw the plate. And she is out at the plate. Nice play by the shortstop there. So Isaac reaches on the fielder's choice. That brings up Mckenna Brown. Brown takes the first pitch for ball 1. Brown is 1 for 3. It's fly out to center, ground out to short. Got a base hit. Pitches in for strike 1 as Isaac takes second base uncontested as well. The second, third, 1 away. Fly ball short, right behind second base. Both runners will score. Ball gets away, and the runner advances. So, base hit, advance on the air back to the pitcher. Never understood why South Point was playing in there. They got the big lead. You're looking for outs. You give away a run for an out there. The ball was punched just over second baseman's head. Falls in. Ground ball to third. Fuller's thrown out. Malone to Jackson for the second out in the inning.
Now batting, Sam.
A little bit of a collision there at first base. But 2 away. Runner on third. Pitch in for strike 1. So I've got scored 20-9. So the run to extend is at the plate. And it's Sam Hefner. Hefner takes 1-1 in the count. Hefner's a sharp ground ball single into center field for a base hit. Brown scores. If I have a score right, it's 20-10. Brings up Rachel Bishop, who led this inning off with a single. 2 away. Bishop hits a cue ball shot right past the second baseman. And she got her at first. Nice diving play there by Langdon to end the game. So your score. Let's see if that did end the game. I believe it did. That ends the game. Your final score, South Point 20, Chesapeake 10 in a slugfest. Thank you for tuning in. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.